Hey yo! Welcome back to the show.
My name is Jezreel.
And I'm Cody, and we're here with
Maya.
aka Meyer, aka Big Head Braids, aka Mayasita, aka Big Head Gang,
AKA Pancake Hat.
aka Pancake Hat.
What's up with this hat? Like I did not know.
You want to tell the story?
There's a little story about this.
So basically, this was Cody's hat apparently.
From a long time ago.
Apparently, he said he bought it on the way to work because his hair was messed up. Something like that. But then he gave it to Teahya, and then I took it. And apparently my head's too big, so it stretched it out. So,
Or you sat on it.
Well, it got ruined in my car crash, so it's Pancake Hat now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So if you guys see the aesthetics here, it's a little bit different. Usually we're sitting in high chairs, and there's like, a table in front of us, a high table. But we have a special request for our
Special
girl
guest.
Maya. And the reason is she just mentioned she was in a car accident. She's currently recovering.
Yeah, I almost died. Like, it was so bad. Like, I almost died. It was terrible.
Yeah, we'll see the guy in court. I guess that's what she's saying.
I won't say that. I won't say that on camera.
We're gonna disclose the rest of the details. But anyways, other than that, we hear that you're into astrology.
Yes, sir, I am. And I heard that you're a Scorpio and you're a Taurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about what you know about us with
Okay.
our signs?
So, a lot of people think that astrology is just like your main sign, which is called your sun sign, but it's so much more than that. It's literally like your moon sign, your rising, and basically every planet you have a sign for. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's called your natal chart.
Okay.
So, you told me that your sun sign is Taurus.
Yes.
So, basically my experience with Tauruses are they're kind of rude. But you don't seem rude.
No.
No.
But also Tauruses are like, how do I say this? Like, they're like clingy. Are you clingy?
It depends. I had clingy moments with relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see
do
that. I can see that. And I feel like maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're nice, but like if someone pissed you off, you'd be rude.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I haven't been very rude for a long time.
So they poked the bull.
if they
But yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's when your like moon sign and stuff comes in because you might not like.
The dark side.
No.
Moon is dark,
Yeah.
right? So sun is
No,
nice.
that's not what I mean.
So what does moon mean, miss?
Okay, so he might not identify much with his sun sign because your sun sign is like
It's off.
it's like your I guess your like role in like the world. So like your moon sign is more so like your emotions and your feelings. So that's like I feel like people mostly identify with their moon sign more than their sun sign. So do you know your birth time?
Not at all. No.
Okay, we can't help you.
Sorry.
We can't help you here.
I just know the date and
To
that's
know
it.
your
Wait, but-
natal chart, you need your birthplace, your birthday, and then your birth time.
Mm-hmm. But are you like a firm believer in astrology? Do you think
Yes.
it's the word of like the way? It's the way. Like if you're a Taurus, that's just the way you are. If you're a Scorpio, that's just the way you are because of your
No.
sign. No.
No.
Like, so they're good.
Your chart has everything to do with it. I believe that everyone's like their chart.
Everyone's at the chart.
Yeah.
Do you not think that these charts have like just generalizations?
No, because that's the like misconception about astrology because it's literally like basic science. Like the planets have effects on humans. Like that's why when you go through like what's it called? I forgot what it's called.
Menopause.
What? What's it called? Mercury retrograde.
What?
Mercury retrograde. When you go through Mercury retrograde, that's like the moon. Basically, it's like changing like path. I guess I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
But it's like affects people. So they say like during Mercury retrograde, people feel like when you get those like random like feelings of like depression or like you're stressed for no reason or you're just like sad and you don't know why. That's because of Mercury retrograde.
I'm pretty sure it's called stress. I don't know.
No, because why are you stressed if you have no reason to be stressed?
I don't get stressed though.
Why are you sad if you have no reason to be sad?
I don't get sad.
No, you're lying.
I'm not
And
lying.
that's what Scorpios do. They lie.
See,
They lie.
This is what I was saying that.
And they hide their emotions.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Water sign. I know you're emotional. I know you cry
Scorpios
when
are the best. What?
Scorpios are definitely not the best.
This
See,
this is
I'm
typical.
not-
This is typical Leo
Oh
stuff.
my god, what do you
Typical
say?
Leo
I'm not
stuff.
even biased about my sign at all. I don't think Leos are the best sign. I think they're the second best sign. I think their first
Behind
best sign
Scorpio.
is Capricorn.
Behind Scorpio.
They're the best sign.
Yeah,
Capricorns.
I think Capricorns are
Those
the best
like
sign.
Actually,
January.
I had to
January,
agree.
December.
January.
My-
It's December to January.
I have to agree with that. My mom is a Capricorn, and so is Teahya.
Yeah, Capricorns are just
Teahya,
Aw.
pan over to Teahya.
Woo!
Say hi.
I think you're the best sign. That's my sister.
Yeah, that's my booty.
But I think Capricorns are the best sign because they're so like they don't care about anything and like nothing phases them at all.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
With my little knowledge, I just know that people think Scorpios are like mysterious and have something to hide, and they hide their emotions, like you just said.
Yeah.
I know that Leos are hot-headed. Well, I live with one, Brittany, aka Persuasion.
Leos are
Hey,
high-headed.
Leo.
persuasion. Hey.
But
twin.
they're very passionate individuals. They're just like they're just hot-headed. And then Jez is a Taurus, and you're not really stubborn,
Kevin's a
are you?
Taurus.
Kevin's a Taurus too.
Yeah.
Would you
And
say you're
then-
stubborn, Jez?
Maybe like some things, but I don't think I am. I'm very calm, like I said in the first episode. Calm, relaxed, soothing,
Mhm.
you know.
But
like being told what to do.
I guess maybe a little bit actually. I don't think
yeah.
I'm a very good leader.
you don't think so?
No.
This is why I need
So
to
you're a
know
good
your
worker.
birth time.
Yeah, I'm a good worker.
I see what you mean. That's fair
Yeah.
enough. So you're a team player.
Yeah.
As I would say. Would you say you're a leader, Maya?
Like Leos are like lions, so they're like the king of the jungle or whatever. So yeah, I'm a leader.
Okay. I believe that.
Yeah.
I see leader
And
stuff.
it's funny because Teahya's a Capricorn and you're a Scorpio, and Capricorns and Scorpios are very compatible. And like it says that they're like most like their relationship is most strong when like one of them is like striving to achieve something and the other one's helping.
Yeah.
So kind of like this podcast.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
that's a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good point. I feel like whenever I Google two signs, it always says they're a good match.
No, not always.
Always.
For
Can you be a
example,
bad? Can
my
you be a bad
boyfriend
one?
is the Cancer, and it always says that we're bad together.
Oh, and you guys been together for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, that's
I
that's
see
not
what they
facts,
mean because
then.
it's just like a strong personality with like a not so strong personality.
Oh,
Mhm.
It's like no, it's like a strong personality with like a low key strong personality.
yeah.
So like everyone who meets him is like, oh, he's so like shy or whatever, but low key he's not shy at all.
Yeah. When I first met your boyfriend, he was pretty quiet, but he was younger. The second time I met him, he was just super talkative. But like I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, where did that come from,
yeah,
man?
everybody's like,
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
He
for
just has
sure.
to get comfortable. So just imagine like when I'm like, oh, he's so like extra, like he's so like annoying. Everybody's like, how are you annoyed with him? Like he's like doesn't do anything. He doesn't even talk. And I'm like, no, he does.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see.
I guess once you're comfortable with the person
Yeah.
you're with, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, other than astrology, you probably have other interests. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do as a hobby? What do you do for fun?
Well, I like shoes. I am a really big sneakerhead.
Ooh.
I have a
Sneakerhead
small
alert.
foot, so collecting shoes is easy for me because they're all cheap.
Yeah, she's like
Baby
Like under
size?
$100. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
literally
sorry,
got
not
some-
baby size,
Preschool
like
size.
kid
Yeah.
size, right?
Size 2.
Yeah. Her retro Jordans are like $60.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I get my
Versus,
discount
yeah.
on them too.
Yeah, Miss Foot action right here.
Miss
Wow.
Foot.
So since you're a sneakerhead, what is your favorite kick of all time?
Ooh.
If you had one kick to wear for all of us, so
All right, yeah.
we'll start.
We'll
We'll
start
start
with
with you,
Maya. Yeah.
and then we'll go around.
All right.
So, what if you had to wear one kick for the rest of your life?
Ooh.
It has to go with every fit, everything you do. What would it be?
Okay. So my favorite shoe ever is the Travis Scott SV Dunks, but I wouldn't wear those for the rest of my life because they're just too much.
Yeah.
So I would choose the Off-White Jordan 4s. The
Okay,
sale ones.
solid choice.
Wow.
Jez.
Yo, to be honest, I'm not a big sneakerhead. I think I said this last episode. But most recently, I bought these Vapor Max Plus.
Yeah, the
You know what I'm talking
the TN and Vapor Max collab,
Yeah.
basically what they
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And it's funny because like
Yeah.
I did not go to like this big name like shoe company like say Foot Locker or like Nike.
Mhm.
I bought out Winners, and y'all are bashing Winners, but you know it's the
Winners,
spot to get
Winners.
shoes. So
So
I would say Vapor Max is my second pair, just
Okay.
off the top of my head. But if not, then Vans.
for the rest of your life.
Yep.
That's good. That's a
Can
pretty
I cut
solid
in before you
choice.
say your part?
Yes.
That's actually funny because I just recently found out that a woman's size 5 is equivalent to a youth size 2. So for my birthday, I was like begging my boyfriend to get me like 3 Vapor Maxes because they don't make Vapor Maxes in size 2.
Yeah, they don't.
And
Yeah.
I've been wanting Vapor Maxes for like years.
Mm-hmm.
So now I finally found out I could fit women's size 5. So I'm excited. I'm going to get some Vapor Maxes.
Oh damn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mike is to hop on the trend. I own 2 Vapor Maxes. I had the OG triple blacks and I had the triple whites. So that's
Yep.
all. That's all I really need. But I love Vapor Maxes. Happy you get to experience them.
Was that your pick? Sorry.
No, it's not my pick.
Oh,
My
okay,
pick.
cool.
If I had to pick one shoe to wear for the rest of my life, it would be Chicago ones, Jordan ones.
The
So
lows
Jordan,
or the highs?
the highs, the OGs, the
period.
OG Chicago ones. I would wear to the grave.
Basic.
I've heard of the what?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I actually have some. I have one.
But you don't have the
Yeah.
OG Chicago
I don't
ones.
have the OG ones.
You have the winter Vapor Max Plus ones.
I know, but you only like the ones. She likes the 4s.
Yeah. I
So-
like my favorite Jordans are 4s.
Of
which
all
is
time?
I go with
controversial.
4s. I go with 4s.
Yeah.
I
The
like
best
4s.
the best silhouettes the ones. Hands down. So people go in the comment section. One silhouette, the one silhouette's better than the 4s.
No,
I
I'm
love
thinking
4s though.
4s. Because have you seen people make those like candles of like the Jordan candles?
No.
You haven't seen that?
Jordan candles?
People make like, so basically they buy like the Jordan like the baby shoe,
Uh-huh.
and then basically they like dump it in they just fuck up the shoe like, completely. They just like dump it in wax and everything,
Yeah.
and then like when they pull it out, it's like a mold of like the Jordan shoe,
Okay, I
and it's
see.
a candle. I'm gonna buy you one.
Oh, you should buy me
Ooh.
one.
Yeah.
So we're all picking. So you two. So my
And the
favorite.
4s just look so much better than the ones in the
Oh
candle.
no, I don't think. Oh,
Yeah,
as a
they do.
as a
a candle.
candle
That's a
on
silhouette.
your feet, the ones are the best. Hmm I remember when I was a youth, I used to think that the 11s were the best.
Yeah,
That's such a
me
hood
too.
man
When I was
shoe.
a catty, when I
Yeah.
used to be a catty
If-
in grade 9, I used to think 11s were the best.
everyone goes through like the Jordan 12, 13, and 11 phase,
Yeah.
and you literally think you're
If
the
you're
hardest
a
guy
female,
ever.
just don't wear Jordan 13s. Like, don't. It's just like, I'm saving you. Just don't wear them.
Oh my goodness, when you see Kiati's wearing the 13, the bread
The
13s.
pink and black ones.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the odd. How about the yellow and black ones?
Stop.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
bringing me back to those things.
Oh man, I used to own a pair of. I had Concords. I
Yeah,
had
I have those.
my favorite 11s of all time that I never should have sold were my Columbia 11s. Should put them right
Oh,
here.
those are actually nice.
I bought them for retail and I sold them for $380 because I had to pay back. I was having trouble paying back OSAP, so I sold all my
The
kicks.
struggle.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I really miss those shoes. I sometimes have dreams. I'm like,
What was your first pair of Jordans?
Mine were the 11s,
hmm.
Olympic 11s,
Yeah.
and I got off a friend.
It was Olympic
11s?
sevens.
Seven.
was a
Sorry,
seven.
seven.
Oh.
Sorry, sorry.
Because I had them for a while. I stole them off you.
See, you know how quiet I am because I don't have a lot of shoes.
Yeah, but just has shoe game though. He has some
Yeah.
kicks out there.
I do.
What was yours?
My first, I remember I bought Jordan 3s and they were fire red,
Ooh, yeah.
basic, but like I bought them off Kijiji for $180.
Mine were the ones that were Teahya's first. They were like,
The
like,
Gator 6s?
girl, what?
Ew, I was
It was
gonna
like-
say I hope
They
not.
were Teahya's first, and they were like, this is when I was a baby. I was dripped out as a baby. They were like
Damn.
blue and
Damn.
white 13s.
Insert baby picture.
Yeah.
Blue, yeah, insert big picture. Here. You can see these
Swing me
blue and-
that.
These blue and white 13s. Okay, so you had
Yeah.
like my first J's. I was literally like in high school, so you had them like out the womb almost.
Yeah, literally out the womb.
Uh,
I think
you-
I went home in Jordans.
Jeez, dripped. I went home in like New Balances. I'm pretty sure. And you were in high school when you first had your sevens, right?
Yeah, yeah, and I haven't had any since.
Any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. I want to get a bit more back into sneaker culture, but from when I started collecting to now, it's the stock has went up in kicks. Like, kicks are
Because of
expensive.
TikTok.
TikTok. A lot of artists have collabs. Drake, obviously Travis Scott, Kanye. Do you guys like Yeezys? I have only ever owned one pair of Yeezys.
I wish I had Yeezys. Like, I've been wanting Yeezys for the longest time. But, like, it's just too hard to get them. And when you do get them, they're expensive.
Yeah. Do you ever have customers call into your store asking for like Yeezys?
All the time. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. They'll literally be like, do you have the Yeezys that released, like, 2 years ago? And I'm like, girl. Girl. Or, like, when the Mochas came out, because everybody knows, like, the Mocha ones were, like, such a hype shoe. And everybody wanted them. They would, like, every phone call, we would literally bet, like, okay, I'll buy you bubble tea if they're not calling those.
What?
And we'd answer and it'd be about the mochas. Like it was always about the mochas.
Oh,
They would
that's
just ask, like,
funny.
are you guys getting the mochas? And as if we would like reserve it for them if we were.
It sounds like you work at Starbucks.
Yeah, you got the mochas. Nah, we had the Americano fours. Americano fours.
Oh,
Can I get the frappe?
You want the cappuccino?
Frappe
No, we had the
11s.
Cappuccino sixes.
I would be
Yeah,
like, yeah.
cappuccino sixes.
I
Is
got
it-
those yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
you can say you can talk about some ish about that.
Yeah.
But I remember at Nordstrom. This is when Yeezys were hype. People would call in about Yeezys all the time. I remember near Christmas there was 3 Yeezys that dropped, and we are getting calls like left, right, and center. They're like, "You guys had the Yeezy drop?" I'm like, "This is Nordstrom."
Nordstrom actually recently started getting Yeezys though.
Like recently, but
Yeah,
like back then,
recently.
like Nordstrom just like came through to Canada, and I was like, the best thing we had like Adidas NMDs. That
We
was the
had
most
Fenty.
hype shoe. We had Fenty, we had Gucci. I'm like,
Yeah.
we don't have no Yeezy, but we have Gucci. You want Gucci? You want Prada? But we don't
She
got
wants
no
the
Yeezy
Yeezy.
though.
She want the Gucci.
Mhm.
Damn. Speaking of your work, was there any like weird stories? Is there anything else like with like at Nordstrom? Because you only worked there for, you didn't work there too long.
I worked
right?
there on and off. Like my whole retail career has been definitely over 2 years. It's something like we're going to talk about how like all of us we all have a thing in common. We've all worked food,
and
we all worked retail.
Yeah.
so it'd be kind of interesting to hear our experiences. But I'll start. When I come to working retail, like sometimes like it's such an easy job, but people just piss you off. It's just like weird. Like the physical part of it isn't that hard, but like dealing with like some foolishness
Yeah.
is hard. Like people come in asking like some dumb questions, or like if you're the first person coming to the doors, like when you first open, don't come to the doors first. Don't
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
ever come to
Don't
the
do it.
doors first, because all the associates will just be like
Like I'll literally just ignore you.
yeah, straight up. Like I remember like when I worked at Nordstrom, like the first person came to the doors, I'm like F this bitch.
Like you did all that. Like you woke up, got ready at 8 a.m. and came here.
Yeah, no one's happy to see that.
For what?
Just be the second customer, please. Just like
Yeah.
stand there till like the first person goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't like how like customers could be rude for no reason.
Yeah.
They be
literally.
talking to you like you actually make the policies or actually make the prices for
Yeah.
the stuff. They be talking to you like
Or
you
when
could
they
do
try
stuff.
to like
Yeah.
gamble with you, like sir,
Yeah.
sir.
People be like, give me a deal on this. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I'm literally a sales associate.
I mean, was Nordstrom commission though? Because like you can make
Yeah, Nordstrom was commissioned, but like we weren't throwing our staff discount out left, right, and center.
yeah.
And then like I worked at Little Burgundy and Foot Locker.
Did you work at Foot Locker when it was commission?
I was literally a stock guy.
Oh,
So
I don't get commission anymore.
you don't commission no more. Yeah, I think I was commissioned when I was working, but I was a stock guy. But yeah. But if I had the choice between retail or food all day. I mean not food. I mean retail all day. Even though foods, they both can be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But let's hear some experience from you guys.
When I worked at McDonald's, first of all, the McDonald's I worked at was just in like Bucketville. Like it was Pape and Cosburn. Like,
Cracktown.
Yeah, literally Cracktown.
Pape and Cosburn.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
You know
that's
Pape and Cosburn.
Cracktown
Yeah.
to you?
Now it is.
Every McDonald's that's like anywhere in
On
a
the corner.
in the corner of any street that's
Yeah.
busy,
Yeah.
it just attracts people that go.
It was just like Cracktown, and there was like just kids who thought they were like hood. Like you're literally like, tell me how you're living in Greektown and you think you're hood. Like don't. Anyways,
Who doesn't need the
they
hood?
would just always come in, and they'd always there was these same kids. Like they were like PNC kids. That's what they call themselves, PNC.
PNC.
And they would always roll their weed. And honestly, I don't
PNC.
care what you do, but just because they were waist suits, it made me mad. So I used to always snitch on them. I don't care, I snitch. I went to my manager and I was like, they're rolling their weed. Kick them out. And she'd always kick them out. And then they'd still come back in and she'd always kick them out. And they were just so like, oh, I hated them so much. And one time, one of them asked me for a waddle cup and I threw it at him. Because I don't like him.
A waddle cup.
Oh, did I say that?
With water inside or
Was it
just a cup?
I thought you
Oh,
said.
no, it's just a cup.
I thought,
Oh.
I thought that you said that you asked them for a cup of water. I was like, what?
No, a water cup.
A water cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
you
just threw it at him because I don't like him. But I did throw something at someone when I worked at Burger King.
Some fries?
Oh,
No,
throwing.
it was a
Okay.
drink. It was a drink. He came through the drive-thru and he was like, "Can I get a Big Mac?" Like he really thought he was funny. I worked at Burger King and he was asking for a Big Mac, and I was like, "Drive up." So he drove up and he started like laughing through the window, and then he started like making fun of me. He was like, "Oh, you're so broke. You work at Burger King." Like he was like, "At
What?
least get a job at McDonald's." And I was like, "Sir, I'm 14. Like, what are you talking about?" And then so yeah, he was just making fun of me, and I was like, "Okay, but are you buying anything? Are you buying anything?" And then he shut up. I was like, "Exactly, exactly." So I just filled up, like a Coke thing, and I was like, "You're broke. Take a Coke." And I just threw it at his car, and he drove away.
Nah.
I
From
could
a
get away with
14
it.
from a 14-year-old.
Damn, you were just a
Damn.
badass at a 14-year-old.
It was the Leo Ra.
Speaking of throwing, actually, I have a throwing story. When I worked at the Rogers Center, it was a rush, and I was like, I think I was 16. And I was working cash, and then this one random grumpy old guy comes to the front with his white privilege, and he comes up and he's like, "Oh, you're so slow," and all I wanted was a refill. And he puts his cup down, he slams it, and he's like, "Give me a Coke right now." With like you don't know how to do your
I
job.
would have spit in it.
So when I saw his Coke, I picked it up and I had like a moment where I was like I was so angry because he was just being. I'm undermining how rude he was. He was very rude to me.
Mhm.
So there was a bunch of people because at the Rogers Center it's busy. I'm like, excuse me, and I told people to like separate. And I took his Coke and I threw it down the hallway and I said, "Get your refill from guest services."
That's the Scorpio.
Yeah.
Damn, yo.
And then the guy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you fired." I'm like, "Good, it's the Rogers
I
Center."
know he was like fat and had a dad hat on and like couldn't breathe.
From
The
my
rude people are always the fat like dad hat people. And they order like a double Big Mac with a Diet Coke to make themselves feel better. Like,
And then
that doesn't change anything.
and then complain about the price too.
Yeah, and they're like $11 you raised the price by 10 cents.
The amount of people that walked up to like in the Rogers Center, the food's expensive. They'd be like, "Wow, $13.50 for chicken fingers and fries.
Yeah, like, go
I'll
to-
have 5."
I guess
They'll
I'll take
be
5 of
angry.
those.
I'll take 5 of
The
those.
voice. They're literally always like a raspy like voice. They're like, "You raised the price by 10 cents."
It's like, Yeah, it's always them that walk up and they're just like, "Wow, 25 cents more than last time."
Or when
I'll
you
t-
run
I'll
out
take
of
one.
something. One time we ran out of fries at my McDonald's. I don't know how, but we ran out of
Fries?
And he ordered like a large fries, and he was like, "Wow, McDonald's doesn't have fries on." And he drove away, and I was like, "No, we don't." Like,
Yeah, people quake for no reason.
yeah, like facts. Like, just go
Yeah.
to. There's another McDonald's up the street. Go.
Hmm
Like,
Facts. Just
Yeah, I'm sure Cody knows. I worked at Center Island,
Mm.
and so there it's an amusement park, and it's not even in Toronto. So I worked at a pizza, and the pizza there, they up their prices because it's like a tourist area, and
You're on
then
an island, literally.
and then we only have slices and an extra large pizza. So if they order an extra large pizza, $30. And here on Toronto, it's like 15 or 10.99
wow.
or something.
I didn't know.
And
that
then
bad.
they
That's a
they come
scam.
to us and be like, "That's $30 for extra large," and I'm like, "Yeah." It's like one in Toronto, it's so much cheaper, right? I'm like, yeah. So this is Center Island. We're not like part of Toronto, and they're like, "This is Toronto Islands, bro." Like, yeah, but this is a privately owned island. And I'm like, "You're here for amusement park, right?"
Yeah.
And they're like, they don't understand. So you have to like kind of explain to them that it's Pizza, the name, but it's owned by like the Center Island people, like the owners and stuff like that. So
See stuff like
they're
this.
definitely quaking, you know. And then like
They're
a slice is
quaking.
$5.
and why
Yeah.
are they getting mad at you?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what can I can't change the price, man.
People
Like,
would, oh my goodness, people that come to the front of the line and start bickering with the freaking cashiers about the prices.
Yeah.
When I was a stand lead, I would just like walk up and be like, "Why are you yelling at this person? Like she has no pull of the price. Like,
Yeah.
you want to write an email? Go ahead."
yeah.
Like, I don't agree with it either. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I have to pay this price too.
How would you guys handle like a disgruntled customer? Like when I worked at the Rogers Center, I would just like if someone was creating enough of annoyance, I would just be like, "Take it and go. Like here, free.
No.
Just get out of my
I-
face."
Oh yeah, I would do that too.
I would say just take it.
It
Get out of my
depends.
face.
No. I don't like giving them what they want because how are you going to get what you want? No.
See,
I'm not
I,
gonna-
I don't like giving them what they want, but like with the line being so like
Yeah,
so much
so
stuff
long.
going on, I just don't want.
It
these
makes everything
people being-
easier.
Yeah, if it wasn't
Leave it
busy,
out.
if I had time, I would
Yeah.
not be giving them what they want.
I have time. I'm wasting like hours of my shift. Like I don't want to be here for 5 hours, so I might as well spend like 1 hour arguing with you.
Oh geez, my
At least make it like amusing. Like one time, oh my god, have you ever like dealt with a racist person?
yeah.
Of course, yeah.
I dealt with a racist person one time. He came to my drive-thru and he bought 2 coffees and he was saying that he wanted the coffees before he paid. So he kept saying, "Are you going to give me the coffee?" So I kept saying, "Are you going to pay?" Like, and he was saying like, oh, when you go to a restaurant, you eat your food before you pay. And I was like, sir,
Is this
this
a
is a
restaurant?
drive-through. Like, what
Bruh.
are you talking about? You're in McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
And then so he paid, and because he didn't get what he wanted, he was mad. So he was just mumbling, and he was like, "Oh, you're all like little kids working in an adult world." And I was like, "Sir, you're at McDonald's. Like, this is not Pickle Barrel. Like, you're literally at McDonald's." And he was like, "Oh, shut up, you half breed." Like, blah blah blah. So I was like, come outside your car." So I literally went outside, and he just drove away, and I was like,
Wow.
did all that for
Smoke,
what?
What
the
a
smoke.
yeah, they know what the
Yeah.
little small thing. What a pussyfoot.
Holy.
I
Pussy
would have
foot.
threw his freaking coffee in his head.
Maya would have headbutted his ass back to the next life or something. How about you, Jez? You have one for us?
Like a disgruntled
It could be
customer.
any bad story: racist, disgruntled, ugly, stinky, whatever.
I got many. I worked at Sunround for 5 summers, so and that's busy for
Yeah, I
four
can imagine.
months only, right?
Mm-hmm.
So full time. I think the most recent thing it's because the one I'll always remember is I worked at an oven for a while,
Mhm.
and when I started working there, you're beside like a 500-degree oven. Okay, I was like 16 at the time, and I was kind of like stuck to my position, right? And there's so many orders, like people have to wait for like almost 40 minutes
Mm-hmm.
for like an order, and they understand that we're young, we're trying to like do everything on our own. And this guy was like kept yelling at me while I'm like doing the oven, like the scooping of the oven, right? And pizza's coming, and I can't like talk to him at the same time, so he kept yelling in my ear, like he's like literally right behind me, like this close. But
Wow.
like there's like the barrier, right? Like for the to give the food.
Mhm.
And then he just like saying like, "Hey sir, like, hey, where's my food? Where's my pizza? I'm waiting for like 30, 40 minutes." And I'm like, "Yo, just relax. Your name's up there. It's coming up very soon, okay?" So he just like in my ear, and at one point, I got like this kind of like a rack. So I kind of like push it away so I don't have to see his face. So it was like, and it was like, and I can see him like still peeking over. He's like where's my pizza?
Oh my
Like,
god.
like, wait.
That sounds like he's a fat bro.
Yeah,
Around.
kinda fat.
He's
I know he was
around.
fat. He was
Definitely.
definitely fat.
Oh,
And he was
geez.
definitely sweating.
Yeah, definitely sweating. He's definitely like bothered. He's probably waiting for 5 minutes thinking,
Yeah.
saying about 34
Yeah,
minutes.
Like, bro.
Did you say 34 minutes? How did you even come up with? You say 30 minutes or
30,
34?
40 minutes.
Did
like,
it say the timestamp on their ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Like, if
At
it's busy, I'll
McDonald's,
just tell them like, yo, it's gonna be like 30 minutes. So, yeah.
Mhm.
At
Wow.
McDonald's, it says like on like, so basically there's two screens. So when you order, it goes to the screen for the kitchen, and then when they press it, once they're finished making it, it goes to the screen to serve it. And you can see like how many seconds it's been. And one girl was literally told me, she was like, I've been waiting for like 15 minutes, and it said like 100 seconds on the screen. Like, that's not even 2 minutes. Girl, calm down.
Yeah, people. It's actually. I remember doing this study when people were waiting or waiting on something. Like mentally, they actually think things are a lot longer. Like, have you ever waited for someone? Like, say someone went to the washroom and maybe they took like a little bit longer than you thought, and it felt like it was 10 minutes, but it was actually like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's actually like a mental thing. So
I don't know
sometimes people like when people come to a store or they go to like a fast food place and they're in a hurry. Like just for one, if you're in a hurry, don't stop into a store. Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
But when they come into the store, they for some reason think it's your fault, and also they're waiting. So that's why they start getting like really complaining and shit. That's where Karens come from basically
Yeah,
and stuff. But
the Karens
Man.
of the world.
Karens of the world, man.
Have you ever dated a Karen?
Have you
Or
ever dated a Karen?
A name Karen.
I've worked with a Karen.
I
Actually,
worked with a Karen
She was
too.
very nice. Actually.
But she was the opposite of a Karen.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
think I ever met a Karen. Not once
Really?
in my life. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, the one Karen I worked with was at the Murder Center. She was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What's the male version of a Karen? Do you guys think?
Bobby,
No, that's like a trailer trash
I
person.
don't know.
the
man.
the Duggars,
Duggars.
I'm thinking Dave.
Dave. What is
Dave.
like? What is a name that like just screams like? I have a name in my head right now. I've every kid I've met with this name does not like he's never been nice. I'm trying to think. A name. John Cena.
John Cena.
I can't say John because it's too broad.
It's too broad. I know so many Johns. Shout out all the Johns I know.
Chad. No, I know a good Chad actually. I can't even lie.
Chatty Chad. Where's that from? So random.
Chad. I was gonna say like before I met like Brandon, which is your stepbrother, or your like Brandon,
Brother.
your brother. Sorry, which is your brother. I've never met a good Brandon until I met your brother.
You guys have a brother?
Yeah, they have a brother.
I have a brother.
Oh. I didn't know
So
that.
he's the first. He's the first cool Brandon I met.
Oh, okay. I'll tell him that.
Yeah, tell him. Well, he can watch
Yeah,
the
he can watch
episode.
this.
Yeah,
Brandon, apparently you're cool, but I don't agree. I think you're annoying as hell. But whatever.
sisters always find their brother annoying.
Yeah.
It just
'Cause they
facts.
are.
Nah, he's cool.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a cool brother, I guess.
He's a cool butter.
But
Butter
not
reference to.
reference
What do you
to
guys think of Coyle Ray?
she seems alright. Like she seems happy.
Do you think
so.
I look like her? Everybody tells me I look like her.
No, it's
Um,
pancake cat.
Sorry, this is not the best time to ask me if you like spoilery.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
got
I
a
can-
lot of tats and stuff.
Oh,
maybe.
oh yeah, well maybe you have plans on getting a tattoo, don't you, or more tattoos?
I have 6 tattoos so far. Well, technically 7, but one of them is covered up.
Whoa,
Mm,
I've been tatted 7 times, but I have 6.
whoa, baddie.
damn.
6.5 tattoos.
Yeah, 6.5 exactly.
Jez,
It's
how
like
many
double
is it?
yours.
Huh?
That's double yours.
I have like a half sleeve, but
Yeah.
they're not like
How do-
individual tats.
So how do you
They're-
count that? Is like one? That's one or like?
I could say I've went in to get five different sessions.
Yeah.
But I like one session was literally like a huge.
I
they're
feel
all-
like
they're
if
all
you
big
have a
tattoos.
sleeve, you're just like 100 tats.
Yeah, you can call it 100
Like
tats.
instantly,
Okay.
just say 100.
Yeah,
Alright.
but,
I was thinking.
I'm
I
going
was,
for more.
I was thinking that's one.
like if your whole sleeve.
Yeah, like half sleeve. So that's like one. But
You could-
But I mean, like, how many sessions did it take?
It depends how it takes because like if you look at it from an individual point, I have like three. I have 3 roses. I have hands, a rosary.
You? Yeah.
I
that's
have words. I have a
Okay.
face. Like if you look at it individually, there's a lot.
What was your most painful spot?
Oh, probably like near my armpit, where the Filipino
Yeah,
sun
that
is.
hurt. I have one on my rib, and like when it got near my armpit, it tickled, but like it hurt more than it tickled.
You know, it
Mm.
feels like it's like a weird pain. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it's hurting, but it's so uncomfortable. It feels like they're like just
Yeah.
poking at it.
It feels like someone's like stabbing you with a knife, but not like physically, like actually like breaking your skin. It just feels like they're just poking you over and over again with a knife.
Yeah, but I love tattoos. I'm getting more. How about you, Jez?
Yeah.
More tats?
I keep saying that, but other things come in like the way.
Wait, do you have a tattoo?
I do have a tattoo
Where?
on my back.
Oh,
I'm-
baddie.
I don't.
Why-
I don't want to reveal that.
why
but
did,
yeah, it's on
why
my
did I
back.
think you were to say butt for a second?
You've seen it, right? You've seen
On
Is
it.
your-
it big? I haven't
Oh,
seen
on your back. I've seen the one on your back.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one on your back.
Yeah, it's just one.
Yeah.
Is it a big tattoo?
No, just like a small, like this big.
hmm
A
Like
stick?
down your spine. Like,
Yeah, it's not very big. Yeah.
on the side. It's on the side like this.
Yeah, but it's the first of many. Jez is gonna be tatted.
Yeah,
We're gonna call him Tatted Jezzy.
yeah. I mean, like a lot of my coworkers, like they have a bunch of tats. Like I keep looking at them, like because it looks nice, right? I like
Mhm.
seeing tats.
Do you think tats look good on girls?
Yeah,
Like on their like certain areas, I don't think people should get tattooed.
Oh, really? So where? Neck.
I know a few girls that had tattoos that like
Okay.
across, like you know how guys have their chest tatted.
Yeah.
I know some girls have their chest.
And you don't
tatted like
you don't
this.
think that looks good?
I mean, if you get it, I'm not gonna hate on it.
I
But-
am. I don't like it.
I just don't think
Even
that
on
this looks
guys.
good.
Mhm.
And even on, I mean, I'm only planning on getting a couple of like little tattoos on my chest, but not the whole shebang.
You know Vinny
Yeah.
from Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
He has this big tattoo on his chest that says "Let go, let God," and I hate it.
Let
I
go,
literally
like
hate it. Yeah. Actually, I
Yeah.
like that saying. I actually wanted that tatted on me.
that seems
But
like
why
a.
would you put that so big on? Like anything that's like just covering
no,
your
it looks like
chest.
a necklace. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Ew, Jonas
No.
Valanciunas tattoo. Jonas Valanciunas literally has a rosary tatted
The
as a necklace
rosary
around his neck.
Oh my god.
mm-mm.
Number 2, you don't wear
Oh, bro,
rosaries on your
who
neck.
is it? I know someone who just has like a line going all the way. I forget who it is. Though.
So we're just here bashing. Clearly, we don't like big chest tattoos. But let go, let God. That sounds like something you read out of a catalog. It sounds like a Pinterest thing.
It probably is.
Go.
I mean, I like the meaning of it. Like I
Yeah, it
guess,
has
but
meaning.
like
Yeah.
But so for tattoos, what's your ideal? Like my ideal, I want 2 sleeves and a couple of itty bitty
I want
tats
a half sleeve
on your
on my upper arm.
upper arm. Okay. How about you, Jez? What was your ideal? What would be
Uh,
your ideal?
A few here and there on my arm,
Kind of like spotted.
like somewhere
yeah.
here, spotted around.
Yeah.
I always wanted one on my hand, But a lot of people say that since like COVID, you're always sanitizing your hands and stuff or washing your hands.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They said it's going to start to fade.
It'll like any hand tattoo, regardless, will fade.
Will fade.
Because you wash your hands, you work with your hands.
Yeah.
But unless if you don't mind getting it touched up every 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, like some people have like on their face and stuff, and isn't that like one of the main parts you clean?
Face tats. Well, I ain't
Well,
getting
do
no
they
face
clean it?
tats.
If
Yeah.
you get a face tat,
Yeah,
are
dude,
you
and it's like
really
if it's
washing
super,
yourself?
We should ask Post Malone that question.
and it's like super
Dude,
like.
he's dirty.
I
That's maybe
mean,
why his stay.
I mean, if it's like he can probably get it like fixed up like every like month or
he's
so or
rich.
something, you know.
But like, yeah, normal people like
Yeah.
us, we ain't getting no face tats.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting no face tats ever.
I mean, I'll hope to get some more
face.
yeah.
Oh, I
Not
thought you
face
wanted
tats,
face
like,
tats.
like on my like around my arm and stuff. So
Mhm.
What's the like one spot that you hate like seeing tatted, like other than the chest?
I'm not a fan of leg sleeves. I don't
You
know
liar.
why.
You said you wanted a leg sleeve yesterday.
I said I wanted a leg tattoo,
but not a sleeve.
not a leg
Not a
sleeve.
sleeve?
Leg sleeve. Actually, at one point, I kind of wanted one, but Teahya told me no. But after looking at pictures, like leg sleeves just don't look
Yeah.
to me good. Like, imagine if I had 2 arm sleeves and a leg sleeve. I just would look like I would look like a tattoo.
Yeah.
I would look like
Yeah.
A walking tattoo. That's what Justin Bieber looks like.
Yeah.
Literally a walking.
I would be just a
a
walking.
walking black ink.
I'd be walking ink. So I still want to have my skin show it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. But like, as arms are, I feel like arms are a great place. You know, a little bit in your chest, a little bit, but legs, nah.
Yeah.
Face, no. You know, I actually like small neck tattoos. It really
Yeah,
depends.
I
Small
want a
neck.
neck tattoo. I want one.
Get
like
that
this.
after you got your career.
Yeah.
No, please.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too.
So
I agree.
tattoos, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
anything else as far as tats go? Nope.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, we're coming close on time today, guys. We could talk forever with our special guest Meyer.
Yes,
Mine.
we really appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, thank
It's,
you.
Thanks for having
You
me,
did say
guys.
that it was your first time being on like a show or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
like
Well,
this.
we're almost done. How did it feel?
It felt great. I'll be coming back for a few other podcasts because I have a lot to say.
Yeah, Maya has some hot takes. So look forward to future episodes for her to have some hot takes on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, without further ado, guys,
My name is Jez.
I'm Cody,
I'm Meyer.
and thanks for watching.
See ya.
See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.